Most owners think that the grind stops when you get to seven figures, but that's the lie. In fact, what happens is your calendar's full of meetings, your inbox is full of unread emails, and the quick fixes that you see every day stalls your company's growth. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 hidden traps that you need to get out of to reclaim your time and to help your company move forward. I've spoken with hundreds of owners at this level, and most have the same complaint. They're actually busier at 7 figures than they were at 6. And the reason is the business can now run without them, but they haven't removed themselves from these 5 traps I'm about to tell you about. So here are the 5 traps that you need to get out of today. Trap number 1, meetings disguised as progress. You feel productive in meetings, but most meetings are actually just information sharing. They're not actually making decisions. They're not pushing the company forward. It's just you sitting around talking about stuff for 20, 30, 45 minutes, but nothing's really happening. What you need to do is have an agenda and make sure you stick to it. They chew up the mornings. And the reason for that makes sense because we're more productive in the morning. Who wants a 4 o'clock meeting? The problem is that's your most productive time and you are using it on meetings that aren't moving the needle. So if meetings are more than 10% of your work week, you need to sit down and evaluate which ones are actually moving the needle and how do you cut out the rest. Trap number 2, your inbox is your to-do list. If your inbox is demanding that you check it all the time, your phone is always on, you're going to be in reactive mode 24/7 and you can never escape that. You have to set aside time to focus on doing the things that move the needle and checking email at certain points of the day. When you remove the inbox as your to-do list, now all of a sudden you can focus on strategy, meeting with customers, talking to key employees, getting past that everyday reactive mode that you're in right now. Trap number 3, the quick fixes. These are things, hey, do you got a second? Can I borrow you for 5 minutes? Can you talk for just a second over here? They come at you all the time. You have to have your calendar blocked off where people can access you and people can't. If you don't do this, then you're always available. And guess what? When you train your employees that you're always available, they're always going to come to you. By saying, no, from 8 to 10, you can't talk to me. You're showing them that you want them to learn how to solve their own problem. And if they can't solve it at 10:01, then come knock at your door. Otherwise, they're always going to be coming in your office looking for a quick fix, an easy solution, because you've trained them to do it that way. Number 4, micromanaging disguised as quality control. This is a big one because you know why? You want everything to be perfect, but we have to realize that done is better than perfect 99.9% of the time. And so if you're focused on going back and looking at everything, what actually happens is you begin to micromanage each employee, what they're doing, and the outputs they're giving you. And oh, by the way, going back to point 3, this makes them want to come to you if they have a question instead of putting stuff out there and then doing quality control at selected intervals so that they can get the work done and you can focus on what you need to. Trap number 5, you need to protect your time. Every day, you need to block off an hour, 2 hours so that you can focus on deep work to understand what are the key KPIs in your business or learn a new task like maybe Facebook ads or leadership skills or managing people better. You have to allot time for that or it will not happen. You cannot be reactive with this. You have to be proactive. These are the 5 hidden time traps. And alone, they might feel like an hour here, 2 hours there, but I promise you, if you stack them together, it's over 20 hours a week that you're losing, and you can't be focused on how to improve your margin if you're responding to emails all day. And if you want to learn how to maximize your margin, go here.